welcome back to my channel. In the last basic tutorial for Photoshop, or how I edit my cosplay pictures, you've already seen how I smoothen out the skin and how I start to color correct my pictures for the mood I want it to be. So today I wanted to talk with you about gradient maps, and yeah, that's kind of about it. Oh, and I wanted to show you some filters. I wanted to show you the morphing kind of filter. Yeah, well, let's just jump right into this. So I already made something here, but I'm just starting at the very beginning. So, like the last time, I'm just starting to color correct my picture. So this whole set of Eva pictures, I wanted them to have a very sparkling fairy tale, sparkly rainbow like kind of style, I guess, because I think it suits the vibrant colors of the dress and the wig, and I think it suits the character because she is all about diamonds. She got some diamonds on her forehead, and yeah. So, well, she's all about the bling bling, and she's a circus artist, so yeah. Let me just quickly color correct this. I'm later using the picture I've already started to edit. So, well, last time I did, no. Did I? No, I didn't. Well, I did a time-lapse video of the first picture of my Eva cosplay and the whole set I shot with Luann. Again, the links are all down in the description box. And the links to the Facebook page, to Cupcake Studios, etc. you can also find down there. So, sometimes you use some, of course you use different lenses, and sometimes some lenses will make the picture a bit wider or a bit more squished in the middle. So with this option here in Camera Raw, you can change this, or you can well, let's say this picture was taken with a lens which makes the object a bit wider. So that's why on some lenses, you see a bit, you look like you've gained a bit of weight, and other lenses make you super tiny and super slim. So well, so yeah. Where did I stop? I have a headache, so I'm a bit... oh yeah. So let's say we used a lens which makes the object a bit wider. So you can change this here, so you can just adjust this here. So let's say normally I like to set it to 11. I'm just doing this really quick because I wanted to show you something. So I always duplicate my layer, then I use the select tool. So because of this option we used a second ago, you get these little, not very pretty, spaces at the edges. So if you want to crop your image and make it a bit more wide, so, well, that's too wide. What did I do here? What did I? Original proportions? Oh no. Let's say you wanted to make a bit wider. There. Well, yeah, something like this. So you use the selection tool. You can use the selection tool. Select it, right click it, use free transformation, and then this one right here. So what it makes, it just pulls your image. So I'm always using this. So let's just redo this. Well, I like to use it a bit on the dress and on the hair, because it makes the dress a bit longer and the hair a bit fluffier, a bit more, you can say. I love it when the hair looks very fluffy and there is a lot of hair. So I'm going to show you some things about that later, how you can add a bit more volume to your hair or to the wig. So yep, that's that. Deselect. So that already made a big change. So let's just close this right now here. So, well, that's a picture I edited a second ago. So I also did this right here, and I just erased all the hairpins in my ears that you can see in the picture here, because we had very less time to shoot these pictures, because in the background you see something like a pool. It was a little well, I don't know if you can say that, with this little fontaine in the middle. So right here where the rocks are in the background, there was a tube where the water was pushed into the air. So that's what you can see in the background here, that those are all water drops. And these pictures were shot in a like a garden labyrinth. So you had these huge crossroads with the bushes and labyrinths, and there was this well in the middle, and the sun was right in the middle of these of the one road. So we of course used the sun before it set it, because we like to shoot around 5 to 6, 7 in the evening, because the light isn't that much, and the sun sets a bit more, so the light rays aren't as not vibrant, but well, yeah, the light is just a bit more dim and mostly a bit more soft, you can say. Especially it's better to shoot photos when it is a bit cloudy outside than if it's very sunny, which was the weather was very sunny that day. So we arrived around 5 or 6:30. 5:30 p.m. I'm sorry, I'm not good with the time settings in English. So yeah, we had not much time because the sun set it very quickly, and it slowly wandered behind all the labyrinth bush things in the background. So yeah, it was a perfect lighting. So we shot mostly very, very much pictures with this lighting setup, because it was just so amazing and the pictures just look so great. Well, I don't know what I wanted to say, but well, yeah. So we just did that, and I totally forgot what I wanted to say. Well, let's jump ahead. Now I want to show you this filter. So in German it's verflüssigen. I don't know the English term again. Well, I didn't prepare myself for this quick tutorial. Or well, I'm talking so much that it won't be as quick as I'd like it to be. But well, yeah. With this filter you can basically form, deformed, squish, most properly do anything with your picture. So that's mostly the filter that everybody uses to make themselves look thinner. So well, yeah, I mostly use it when the clothing didn't fit it very good in some areas. So I mostly use this to thinning out some edges and etc. Or I just pull the hair a bit, so you can make it longer with this, or just a bit poofier and more. So that's basically mostly what I like to do with this. It's very helpful in this situation. So I like a lot of hair. So I'm just adding some here. I don't know if I'm satisfied with that. I think it looks okay. Well, yeah, that's a big difference. Well, I'm just erasing this stuff I made and my arm like this. Duplicate the layers, merge the layers, and there you go. So that was the filter I wanted to show you quickly. If you want to make the hair a bit poofier when there is a face, you also can freeze parts of your image. So let's say the red things I'm marking right now, those are the areas that are frozen, so I can't pull them like you can see here, and I can't make them more. I can't swirl this area. I can't basically, I just can't change this area. It just marked red. So yeah, what I actually wanted to talk about to you guys is gradient maps. So gradient maps are just some gradients, in German Verläufe. So basically I go from a darker color to a lighter color. You can also add colors here in the middle, like you can see here. You can change the gradient, etc. So what I mostly like to do is I have a darker color and I have the lighter color I want to go to. So you can change it right here. So you select, I don't know, dark blue, click OK, put a lighter blue right here, click new, and you have a new gradient map. So I'm just selecting this now, and you can use the gradient maps right here, like this. So you basically have a separate layer and tint the whole picture in your gradient. You can change it, you can basically do everything with that. So when I've got my gradient map, I usually change the setting of the layer from normal to multiply and set it down. So you can see all the whites and stuff in the background also changed. I don't like this color for this picture very much. Just let us change that. That's also very dark. Well, it's okay, I guess. So, if you don't like certain areas or what the map did to some areas of your picture, you can just click this white layer right here, this part here. That's a mask. So when you paint with black in this white field, it erases this part. So it basically gets transparent where you add the black, and then it shows the layer behind it. So usually I like to use this method with the gradient maps a lot, especially when I'm working or when I want to create a more cool or dark, mysterious atmosphere. Sometimes it also works with these fairy tale kind of images, but not all the time. So mostly you need to use very light gradient maps for that. I don't know, maybe something like this. So this is kind of a sepia effect it did. But well, there is another way to use these gradient maps. So you've also got this gradient tool right here, and you can change it, the mode and how drastic it should be, etc. right here. And I usually apply these gradients over a new layer right on top of the picture, like this. So that's very, very dark. You can also multiply it here or use some soft light, etc. You just need to try and trial and error, I guess. So, but what I mostly do is I set my mode to negative multiplying. So I like this effect very much. Mostly I then just change the settings a bit, add a mask, and erase the parts I don't like. I don't know, something like this, I guess. Maybe that's kind of cool. Yeah, and that's basically it. I'll just quickly show you how I basically do or did all the other pictures of this set. So I basically created a picture with pink lilac gradient to it and a blue one. So you can also change, oops, that was wrong, this right here. So there you can change a lot of things as well, and I usually play around with that. And then I use some actions, which I'm going to talk about in another video. That was very confusing, and the tutorial is very long as well. Again, maybe I should do some live streaming or something like that. Well, yeah, just leave a comment if you think that's maybe a better idea for these kind of things. This video is kind of a mess. I hope it helped you in some way. Anyway, I think I just stopped talking right now, and yeah, as you can see, I record everything with OBS. Yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great day, and goodbye.